There's a swing and a fly ball to the left fielder. That's Julio Monello over there to make the catch, and that's the second out of the inning. So that's the second out. Jovenrik Danci following up the strikeout to Eduardo Guerra. And now Edmund American. American has singled, been hit by a pitch, and grounded out. He has scored a run. He's officially 1 for 2. 2 down, as Matteo Campanini really has come in and done a good job for Team Italy. And this now his third full inning of work. There's a swing and a miss. Big swing by American, strike 1. So he has so far pitched 3 1/3 innings. 0-1 to American. 2 down, bottom of the 6th. 6-2 Dutch Caribbean. And the line on the pitch by Campanini. There's a slow breaking ball, and it's in for a strike. 0-2. American thought that one was high. But that one floated right down into the strike zone, and it is 0-2. Here's the pitch on the way. This one in the dirt, goes to the backstop. 1 ball and 2 strikes. American stands very close to the plate. His left foot is on the left back corner of the batter's box, and there's a pitch down low, ball 2. That one gets through the catcher, Elia Marinik, and goes all the way to the screen again. The count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. American made a nice diving catch in the first inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes to him. Here it comes. In the dirt, and the count is now full, 3-2. Campanini has walked 2 since coming into the game. I mentioned also giving up 2 hits. He struck out 2. But so far no runs. He's got 2 down and nobody on here in the 6th. So Matteo winds and deals to American. And up high for ball 4. That's the 3rd walk issued by Campanini. 5th overall by Italian pitching, plus a hit by pitch. So now American with good speed at first. And the batter is the number 3 hitter, Nigel Martis. So there you see Edmund American dealing with the left-hander, and a move to first. American is back. And the pitch is up and in. That was over the helmet, it looked like, of Nigel Martis, ball 1. He's a left-hand hitter standing close to the plate, dives into the pitch, and that one got away from Matteo Campanini. As there appears to be some stirring around in the Italian bullpen. See Maurizio Andretta running along the left field line up to the foul pole. Pitch, ground ball to the right side, foul. And the count is 1 ball, 1 strike to Nigel Martis. Martis, lanky left-hand hitter, stands very close to the plate. against the left-hander Campanini, who was working from the third base side of the rubber, and he throws to first. That was the short move. That wasn't the full-fledged trying to deceive the base runner move. That was a courtesy throw. Simone Calasso holding the runner on first base. And a quick pitch. There's a bouncing ball again. Same exact result. A foul ball on the first base line. Count 1-2. Martis grounded out, reached on a fielder's choice and scored, and then flied out. So he's 0 for 3. It was his ground ball that resulted in a throwing error. Well, it resulted in the error on the second baseman. And a quick throw to first. American is back. Edmund American is on first base. 1-2 the count on Martis. There's a little tapper to the right side. It's fielded by the first baseman, Colasso, and the pitcher forgot to cover first base. The throw goes to no one, and that will put the runner American at third. So that'll have to be an error on somebody. We'll see who it's going to be, whether it's the pitcher or the first baseman. But it was... So it's going to be a base hit. And then it'll be...
Runner Martins singles to first base. It is throwing angle of the first baseman.
So here's Rosalina. Runners on first and third and 2 out. It is a base hit and an error on the first baseman for throwing the ball. Pitch is up high. So if any runs score this inning, they will all be unearned. There's the pitch to Rosalina. Strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to Yerson. Yerson has walked in 3 trips. And a long hold. Now the pitch just off the outside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike. Rosalina at the plate with a 2-1 count. Martis is at first. American is at third. 2 down in the inning. And a swing and a fly ball high and deep to left field. Going back on it, Morello. That ball is over his head and bangs off the wall. Coming home to score is American. Coming home to score is Martis. Stopping at second base with a 2-run double is Yerson Rosalina. And it is 8-2 Caribbean. Both of those runs are unearned due to the error. So Rosalina got a pitch right down the middle and hit it off the base of the left field wall. Julio Monello, had no chance of catching that ball. There have not been any home runs hit in the tournament yet, so the outfielders are not playing very deep. But Rosalina almost got that one out of here. It's a high wall in the outfield as well. Looks to be a couple of meters high. So now Rosalina is at second base, 2 down. And now here is Trump, and the pitch is high, ball 1. Edouard Trump. Edmar Trump, excuse me. Edmar today has walked, singled, scored twice, stolen a base, and grounded out. Rosalina dancing off second base. A couple of looks by the pitcher Campanini, and the pitch is low. 2 balls and no strikes. So those are the first runs that Campanini has given up. He had held the Dutch Caribbean off the scoreboard in the previous 2 2/3 innings that he had worked. But here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th, the Long double by Yerson Rosalina over the left fielder Julio Monello's head, and this one is way high, and the count is 3 balls and no strikes. And that'll draw Elia Marinig out to the mound, have a chat with the left-hander. Yerson Rosalina is the runner at second base. 2 runs have scored. The inning began with a strikeout to Guerra, then a flyout by Danchi, and then Edmund American drew a walk. And then Renigel Martis reached on the error. It was a little dribbler between the pitcher's mound and the first base bag, and the miscommunication between Campanini and Colasso resulted in an error, and that extended the inning. And there's ball 4, and it's also going to be a passed ball, go to the backstop. And that will put Rosalina at third. And that's also going to drop Bill Holmberg out of the dugout, most likely with a hook.
Based on balls. Yerson Rosalina to third on a wild pitch.
So Bill Holmberg out to the mound, have a chat with his team. He's got the entire infield. It's Leonardo Colagrossi, Leonardo Bulfoni, the shortstop, Ricardo Bertossi, the second baseman, Simon Colasso, the first baseman, and the catcher Elia Marinig. And he's going to take the ball from the 14-year-old left-hander Matteo Campanini. So Campanini came on and did a good job for 3 1/3 innings, but he ran out of gas and he's going to be replaced. We'll let you know by whom in a moment. So a new pitcher for Team Italy. This is Claudio Scotti. Scotti has only faced 1 batter so far, and the pitcher is the pinch hitter is going to be Drexler Mackay. Pinch hitting for Chandrak Mullins. So here's the pitch, and it is a ball. So Claudio Scotti on to face Drexler Mackay. Drexler is 18 years of age. Runners leading first and third, and a fake by the runner at first, and he goes back. That's Edmar Tromp, excuse me. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Tromp is at first. Rosalina is at third. 2 runs are in. And a good fastball for a strike from Scotti. 2 balls and 1 strike. First and third, 2 down. You might see the runners go simply because these games don't really mean anything. It's more for experience, and the first and third experience is a key situation. And there's a ball hit to the shortstop. Goes off the glove of Bulfoni, and he has no play. Coming home to score is Rosalina. Trump moves to second, and Mackay is on first. It is 9-2 Caribbean. That'll be E6. So 2 errors in the inning have led to 3 unearned runs. It is 9-2 Caribbean. And here's Brendley Martina, and he takes a ball. Martina 2 for 3 with 2 singles, 2 stolen bases, and 1 fantastic double play that he turned with the glove. So Brendley showing off his skills today. Pitch from Scotty is high. 1-1 on Brendley Martina. There's a fastball over the outside corner, 1-2. Good pop on that pitch by Claudio Scotti. Scotti is also 18 years of age. Swing and a miss for strike number 3. Number 2. Strike 2, excuse me. I missed one. First and second, 2 outs. There's the pitch. Ball fouled away. Martina cutting down on his swing a little bit. There's the pitch on the way. There's a swing and a fly ball towards the left center field gap. Giving chase is Monello, and he makes the catch in left center field. So Martina flies out to Julio Monello in left field to end the inning. But Team Dutch Caribbean, they get 3 runs, all of them unearned on 2 hits. Excuse me, 2 hits, 2 men left on base, 2 errors. And at the end of 6, it is the Caribbean 9, Italy 2.
Voor Italy. Magno Seminari.
So we move to the top of the 7th inning. Carlos Fawcett's still out there. Deals a strike to Seminati. This is a designated hitter. Another strike. 0-2 the count to him. Leonardo Seminati struck out and grounded out. 0-2. Still looking for his first hit in this tournament. Breaking ball in the dirt. Good block by the new catcher. The new catcher is Drexler Mackay. Leonardo Seminati with a 1-2 count pitch. Another good block by Mackay, just in case Seminati were to swing at that. Breaking pitch down low in the dirt, 2-2. Carlos Fawcett still out there on the mound. 2-2 the count. And it is outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Mackay trying to buy a strike from the home plate umpire. Actually looked like Seminati thought it was also going to be called a strike. The count is full 3-2. There's the pitch, and it is high for ball 4. So leadoff walk for Team Italy. So Leonardo Seminati reaches first base on the walk. So Ricardo Fleece is going to pinch hit. And the pitch is outside for a ball. Seminati, the runner at first. There's the pitch. There's a strike called over the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. It is 9-2, the Caribbean leading Italy here. Top of the 7th inning. There is no mercy rule. These games go 9 innings, no matter what. The pitch fouled away in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Oh, a balk has been called. Appears that a balk has been called, so the runner has been moved to second base. 1 ball and 1 strike. That last pitch did not count. So a balk. So the count is 1 ball and 1 strike to Fleece. Ricardo Fleece. 1-1 the pitch. In the dirt, good block by Mackay. 2 balls and a strike. Good block by Drexler Mackay on that one. Keeping the runner at second base, Seminati. Here's the pitch to Fleece. Low ball 3, and so now a bout of wildness for Carlos Fawcett. Fawcett came on in the 5th. He faced 6 hitters and retired them all. There was a single and a double play sandwiched in there. He struck out 2. But the first walk was leading off this inning. That was Leonardo Seminati, and now he steps off to give him a look. 3 balls and 1 strike. And ball 4. So now the second straight walk issued by Carlos Fawcett. That will draw a visit to the mound. So the meeting on the mound is over with, and now Ricardo Bertossi is going to step up with 2 on and nobody out. 2 walks to begin things here for Carlos Fawcett. Pitch is outside for ball 1 to Bertossi. Bertossi has struck out and flied out. He's 0 for 2. Fleece was pinch hitting for Marinig, who had been 0 for 2, and there's a strike. And The count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Long look down at the third base coach, but nothing going on so far. Ricardo Bertossi, the hitter. Carlos Fawcett stretches and deals. There's a swing and a fly ball hit to medium depth right center field. Jovendrik Dantri is there to make the catch, and the runners have to stay put. 1 down. Jovendrik Dantri, excuse me. So there's 1 away as Bertossi flies out to center fielder. So here's Leonardo Buffoni. Buffoni, the shortstop, he is 1 for 2. He singled and struck out. He was erased on that double play that was nicely turned by the second baseman, Brentley Martinez. 1 out, runners still leading first and second. It's a 9-2 game. The pitch is in the dirt and outside, ball 1. The first baseman, Renigel Martis, is playing up on the grass in front of the runner. They're not holding Fleecy on first base. Seminati is being paid little attention to at second. The pitch, swing and a miss. Buffoni way out in front. Looked like an off-speed pitch by Fawcett. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Next one on the way. Just off the outside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike. The wind is blowing out here. You can see some flags up behind the left field fence. Clear blue skies. Pitch is a strike over the outside corner. Buffoni is not happy, and the count is now even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Top of the order, Pietro Adorni is waiting on deck. Seminati at second, pitches outside. Very good stop by Mackay. Drexler Mackay saving wild pitch. And the count is full, 3-2. Mackay looked pretty nimble behind home plate. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out in the inning. And ball 4, and now the bases are loaded on 3 walks. Bring up the top of the order, Pietro Adorni. So you have another meeting on the mound. This one is called by the coach. The coach has not come out of the dugout. This is an infield meeting. The umpires go out there to break it up. Could be just to buy more time in the bullpen. There's activity in the bullpen. So the bases are loaded. Seminati is the runner at third, Fleecy the runner at second, Buffoni the runner at first, and Adorni, Pietro Adorni, who is 1 for 3 with a double, steps up, and boy, another very good block by Drexler Mackay. That pitch bounced about 3 feet in front of home plate, and it hit Mackay squarely in the chest, and he was able to surround the ball and prevent it from trickling away either to the left or to the right. That ball could have very easily gone all the way to the backstop for a run. Here's the next one. Strike is called. 1 ball and 1 strike to Pietro Adorni. 9-2, the Caribbean leading Italy, trying to mount a comeback here in the 7th inning. The base loaded and 1 out. Adorni, left-hand hitter. Now Fawcett going from the full windup. This one is up and in, 2 balls and a strike. Fawcett in a jam of his own doing. He walked Leonardo Seminati leading off the inning. And he walked Ricardo Fleecy. And now a little ground ball. It hits the first base bag and gets past the first baseman. That's a base hit and an RBI. So it hits the bag. It's a fair ball. And then it sort of trickled away from Renigel Martis, who was unable to stay with that strange bounce that it took after it hit first base. So it's an RBI single. Coming home to score is Seminati. And it is a 9-3 game after the RBI single by Pietro Adorni. That's his 2nd hit. So it is 9-3 now, and here is Colagosi. Base is still loaded, pitch is high. First hit of the inning. for Italy. That is their 6th hit of the game. Here's the pitch, Colagrossi. Another pitch blocked nicely by Mackay. 2 balls and no strikes. So walk, walk, fly out, walk, single. Adorni is at first. Buffoni is at second. Strike is called over the outside corner. Fleecy is the runner at third. Pitch on the way. Strike is called, and the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hear the fans from both sides. Bases loaded, the pitch from Fawcett. That one is high, and he's run the string out as far as he can take it. 3 balls, 2 strikes with the bases loaded. There's 1 out. Infielders are back looking for a double play ball. The pitch to Colagrossi. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. So a big strikeout for Carlos Fawcett, and now with the bases still loaded, it will be up to the number 3 hitter. This is Giorgio Massari. That is the 10th strikeout for the Dutch Caribbean team against this Italian team. So now the left-handed hitting Giorgio Massari with the bases loaded and 2 outs. There's the pitch. There's a swung on and ground ball to the first baseman. Martis takes it to the bag and the inning is over. So Italy will have to settle for 1 run, 1 hit, 3 men left on base and no errors. At the end of 6.5, it is the Caribbean 9, Italy 3. So we get ready to begin the bottom of the 7th inning. The Caribbean team is going to send up 8, 9, and 1. This is Darren Winkler and Eduardo Guerra, and then Jovendrik Danci. New pitcher and a new catcher. Maurizio Andretta is the new pitcher, left-hander for Italy, and Riccardo Fleecy, who pinch hit last inning, is staying in the game at catcher. And the first pitch is a good one, a strike to Winkler. This is Winkler's first at bat. He's in there for Erasquin, who was 0 for 3. And he hits a tapper to the second baseman on a couple hops. It's fielded there by Bertossi and throws to first in time for the out. 1 down. So the 1 down here is Eduardo Guerra. Guerra today has walked and scored, and then he's grounded out and struck out. 0 for 2. And a slow curve or a change of pace is high, ball 1. That's a good fastball for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a little pop-up to short right field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Little jam shot single for Eduardo Guerra, and he's on first with 1 down.
Single, Eduardo Guerra.
Bring up the top of the order. Here is Jovendrik Danci, excuse me. So the runner at first, Guerra. And it's another left-handed pitcher for Team Italy on the mound. They had the left-hander Matteo Campanini for 3 1/3 innings. The game was started by Ludovico Coveri. The pitch is outside for a ball. Coveri, and then Campanini, and then Scotti, and now Maurizio Andretta. Here in the 7th inning, bottom half, Caribbean leading this game by a score of 9 to 3. The runner at first is Eduardo Guerra. And a strike called at the letters, 1 ball, 1 strike on Jovendrik Danci. And a ground ball pulled fouled on the 3rd baseline. One ball, 2 strikes. And a pitch in the dirt. They're going to appeal if he went around, and the second base umpire says he did go around. That's strike 3. Looked like an off-speed pitch down and away. Danci was trying to check his swing, but could not do so. So 2 down. So with 2 down, here is Edmund American. The runner at first is Eduardo Guerra. Edmund American today has been all over the base paths. He grounded out, and then he was hit by a pitch and scored, singled, walked and scored. Pitch is a strike, 0-1. He also made a nice diving catch in the 1st inning. On the pitch, outside. Left-hander Andretta looks like he's got a very quick move to the plate when he wants to. He can deliver that ball to home plate relatively quickly. They're playing behind the runner at first. There's a ground ball to the first baseman. Colasso stays with it, takes it to the bag, and that will do it. 3 unassisted at the end of 7 full innings. It's the Caribbean 9, Italy 3.
The new pitcher for Dutch Canadian, Gerion Jacob. The batter for Italy, Simone Calasco. First base.
So we move to the top of the 8th inning. The Caribbean has made a change, and they're going to bring in a new pitcher. That is Gerion Jacob, right-hander. Gerion is almost 18 years of age, and he deals up high to Simone Calasso. There's a line drive over third. That is a base hit down the line. It is cut off by Winkler, and he gets the ball quickly into the shortstop, throw to second base, and safe at second base as the tag was missed. Looked like Martina was reaching to tag the runner, and he slid around the other side, and they collided, and now Calasso is lying there in pain behind the second base bag, and that is not something you want to see in a tournament like this. So it's a double. It was a good relay throw by Winkler in left, and Edmar Trump had a great relay throw right to Brenly Martinez, but then looked like the runner slid around to the tag. So Calasso is in at second base with a double, but we might see a pinch runner. Well, now he gets to his feet. He's going to walk it off. Although it could be that he is already being removed for a pinch runner. I see, I don't know, that's Ilya Marinik. He's already out of the game. Standing out there. Simone Calasso is at second base with a double. You can see he's checking to see if he can twist his knee. It looks like when he slid in, he collided with Brenly Martina. Calasso is a big fellow, so that was a powerful collision, but he's going to stay in the ball game. As Ilya Marinik runs back to the dugout, it looked like Marinik had brought some sort of first aid out there with him. So the inning begins with a double for Team Italy as they are trailing by 6 runs here in the top of the 8th inning. First batter faced by Gerion Jacob, and it's a rocket base hit down the line. So now, here is Giulio Monello. Monello, the left fielder, he's been busy today out in the outfield. And the pitch hits him in the back. So Monello will take first base. That one hit him right in the back.
Giulio Monello, hit by pitch.
So an inauspicious beginning for Gerion Jacob. First batter rips a double down the line. The second one, he buries a fastball in his back. And so now, here is Seminati, Leonardo Seminati. Excuse me, this is Claudio Scotti. Wait a minute, what am I talking about? 79, no, that's Seminati. I saw number 72 out there for a minute. Runners on first and second, nobody out. The pitch to Seminati is a strike. As a cloud begins to take away some of the sunshine from the infield. The outfielders are still in the sun. Seminati, the batter. He has struck out, grounded out, walked, and scored. Breaking ball. Good pitch. 0-2. That was a very good breaking ball over the outside corner. Oh, 0-2 the count to Leonardo Seminati with Ricardo Fleese waiting on deck. And the pitch outside. Good location on that pitch, however. Down and away, trying to get Seminati to chase something. Now the ball gets away as it is thrown back to the pitcher. But Calasso is not going to go anywhere. So Gerion Jacob trying to work out of a jam here. He's given up a hit and a hit by pitch. 0-2 to Seminati. And strike 3 is called, a breaking ball over the inside corner. Seminati knew it as he backed away from home plate. One down. That is the 11th strikeout for Dutch Caribbean pitching against Italy. And that will bring up Ricardo Fleese. Fleese walked in his only other plate appearance. That was last inning off of Fawcett. Runners leading first and second. The pitch, breaking ball and a beauty. That one had Fleese bending away from that. It's in there for a strike, nothing in one. No balls and 1 strike to Ricardo Fleese. Fleese does have 2 hits in this tournament. Both of them singles. There's another breaking ball. This one is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Colasso at second, Monello at first. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 3 straight breaking balls. And Fleese behind in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Simone Colasso led the inning off with a double. He is still at second base. Julio Monello was hit by a pitch. So 1-2. There's the fastball, and he just missed the outside corner. 2-2. Pretty tough sequence there to the young Ricardo Fleese. 3 straight breaking balls and then fastball with some gas on it just off the outside corner at the knees. 2-2. There's a breaking ball tapped weakly to the left side. The shortstop fields it. That's Trophy. Goes to second for 1. The relay throw to first is not in time, and it gets past the first baseman. Coming home to score is Colasso, and taking second base is Fleese. So Monello was retired on the 6-4 force. And then the throw to first base from the second baseman got past the first baseman for an error, allowing the run to score and Fleese to reach second base. So no RBI on the plate. It's a fielder's choice and an E4. So the score is now 9-4 Italy. And here is Bertossi. And he hits a ground ball, base hit to right field. Let's see if they send the runner around third. Fleese is being held as the right fielder, American, was playing almost at Little League depth and would have had a straight shot to home plate. So a base hit to right field for Bertossi. Moving to third on the single is Fleese. Runners at first and third, and that will bring up the number 9 hitter. This is Leonardo Buffoni. So Fleese is at third. Bertossi is at first. 9-4 is your score. There are 2 outs in the inning, and Buffoni the hitter. Fastball strike. So Gary Jacob has given up a run here. And a throw to first, diving back, is Bertossi. Pitch on the way, breaking ball. Just missed the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Plane flying overhead. The Dutch Caribbean leading Italy 9-4 in the 8th inning. 1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch is low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Bertossi is at first. Fleese at third. The pitch, breaking ball, high, and the count 3-1. Drexler Mackay with a look back. Don't think he was happy with the call, but the count is 3-1. Bertossi off first with a short lead, hasn't shown any sign of going. The 3-1 pitch. Strike is called, and the count is now full. As Buffoni had thrown the bat away thinking it was ball 4, but it is not. The count is now full. 3-2, 2 outs. That means Bertossi, the runner from first, will be going with the pitch. Team Italy trying to cheer on their teammate, Leonardo Buffoni. 3-2. There goes the runner, the pitch. Breaking ball, hit on the ground, snagged by the pitcher, Jakob, and he will underhand it to first to end the inning. So 1-3 on the putout. Nice play by Carry-On Jakob to end the inning. But Italy gets a run on 2 hits. There was 1 error, 2 men left on base. At the end of 7.5, it is the Caribbean 9, Italy 4.
Hey, dan weet ik niet terugkomen, laat ik je vertellen. Ons brother ook, cascarita wel. Cascarita. Petrona. Petrona.